That is another original composition, and I think I'm going to call it, the working title is Isaac Newton Killed a Guy. Because apparently there's a story, a rumor, that Isaac Newton was a bit of a, what would you say, rivalist type character. He had a vendetta, and he worked as a court officer for some time, and I guess he had the power to put people in the clink, in the cellar, in the tower, in the gaol, at his whim, or he could fudge a few papers. Anyway, that's the story I heard. I could be wrong. I might have to go and verify that before I title the song. So what's going on today? My woman is sick. She's been sick. She's been coughing for about a week now. She went and stood in line for a couple. Look at that. She went and stood in line for a couple hours to get a nose poke, coof test, negative. She lost her voice, so the other night I heard this noise. It was like oh, 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 and I was like, is that the cat? Went in the bedroom and it was my woman. She sounded like a mouse caught in a trap. So she went to test for the coof, negative, of course. This sucks. This is exasperating, because one of the conditions of getting a Vichy pass to give to the papers when the Gestapo comes and checks if you're allowed to be a citizen or not. What if you get if you can prove that you've been sick within the last 6 months, then you get a free Vichy pass, which would be nice, because that means that I could go to the airport and get the fuck out of here. Excuse my French. So everyone around here is getting infected, and it seems like I just can't fucking catch a break. But I did just hear that the schools are giving out auto tests, so I'm going to ask our daughter to go down and hoard a bunch, so we can, in hopes of a positive result. It's sort of like that tennis guy. They wouldn't let him into Australia. He's like, what's his name, Fjordor or something? Not a big tennis fan. Is it Bjorn Borg? Anyway, he was good. They asked him, "Oh, did you get or did you partake in the clinical trial?" And he's like, "None of your business." And so I guess he landed, and that's a long flight, so that would suck. That's the worst part of the whole thing. And I guess the last thing I heard is like, "Nope, you must go home." So I guess the Australian Open is going to be really exciting this year. A little bit of a non-climactic to have the biggest star there. I wonder how many people are just going to say, sit this one out. So, and it's so fucking stupid, because he poses no threat to anyone. He's got the best protection. Whatever. So, are you into podcasts like I am? I've got a podcast recommendation for you. It's Lex Friedman. It's spelled Fridman, but it's pronounced Friedman. And he, in my opinion, is the backup Joe Rogan. So if Joe becomes incapacitated for any reason, Lex is next in line, in my opinion, because and that's due to the fact of the guests that he gets. So he's had Elon on, of course. He's had what's that company? Sounds like a German name. Begins with a PF. Fucker, is that what it is? Yeah. So he had the CEO of Fucker on. He had this guy Francis Collins from the National Institute of Health. He had RZA, which I think is a AIDS medicine, and Jaron Lanier, for example. Do you remember him, the virtual reality guy from the 90s, who was always on the cover of Wired magazine with his dreadlocks? Anyway, so that's just an example of the type of guest he gets. So in this latest episode is really interesting. It's with this guy named Jay. So Lex is an AI researcher at the MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And his latest guest was Jay Bhattacharya, who is a professor of medicine at Stanford. And he was one of the authors of the Great Barrington Declaration. Came out in spring of 2020, if I believe. Do you remember that? Anyway, it's talking about, it was proposing an alternate approach rather than just shutting everyone down and going all authoritarian. It's a really interesting episode, and so if you want some, real information, if you want some truth, instead of expecting it from Anderson Cooper or Hair Dr. Fauci, you can go and listen to this, and you'll be informed. It'll be enlightening, because the cult of Koof is taking over. Have you been indoctrinated? The thing is that, who was it? It was Samuel Clemens. Mark Twain said, if you don't read the papers, then you're uninformed, but if you do read the papers, you're misinformed. And that is true today. So if you happen to be watching this on the tube of views, be sure to like, subscribe, smash, share, comment, take a selfie with it. And because I need to get 1,000 followers minimum, 1,000 subscribers, supporters minimum, to be able to live stream and monetize. And so I wanted to share with you, I wanted to give a shout out to my latest subscriber. This is the artist formerly known as Ma. And I think that might be the cockpit of his Cessna, where he's sitting, where he enjoys his podcasts. So thanks a lot, Ma, and I like your mustache better than mine. But he's a connoisseur of podcasts and mostly barbecues, but he also enjoys any podcast where the host has dirty fingernails. So thanks again. Oh my goodness. Is there anyone online there? I don't think there's anyone online there. That's interesting. So, I guess it's time to close this out, huh? Isaac Newton killed a guy. Oh, there's someone there. All right, finally. Arnaud, bonne année. Oh, encore. C'était un plaisir de te croiser l'autre jour, le jour de l'an, en fait, qu'on moi et ma fille, nous sommes en train de partir pour prendre le train. Tout va bien? Dis quelque chose, s'il te plaît. Je vais jouer un petit truc et puis je pars. Mais merci pour d'avoir passé. Sorry about that. It's difficult to play on this. Look at this. I got to get it up here. Hard to finger that on the fretboard here. I don't know if I can explain to you the difficulty which I have with this chord. Oui, bisous Arnaud. Merci beaucoup. Gonna have to tune this up at some point. Okay. Don't forget, fight the power. Sic semper tyrannis. Ciao for now. Oh wait, no, I got a few seconds. I can show you my. If you need any T-shirts, just go to my this address right here. I can show you real quick. It's this right here. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to show you. That's some pinup girl, I suppose. But what I wanted to show you was the wonderful Electric Paul T-shirt store, and there's a special free giveaway. Oh, you know what? I'm a retard because I'm trying to use a touch screen on the computer. So we go here, and the address is electricpod.creator.spring.com, like as we see here. This is the address, all right, .com. And then we can go and check out the, check out the website. And here we've got plenty of items. If I can get onto it. Okay, normally, yes, look at that. There are T-shirts, and this is really confusing. T-shirts and tank tops and mugs. Oh, look at the mug is toggling. That's fun. Posters, the tank tops, flowy tank tops, pillows, Frederick Douglass. And if you want to win this T-shirt, just send me your preferred size, style. Go to the site and let me know your preferred size, style, and a mailing address. I'll send it right out to you. All right. Hey, salut Michel. Comment ça va? C'est un joli T-shirt, non? Ok, il faut que je parte. Je suis désolé, je suis en retard. J'ai que de 15 minutes pour faire ces vidéos parce que je n'ai pas le pouvoir de télécharger une vidéo plus longue que ça, qui dure un plus longtemps que ça. D'accord. Bonne soirée. Ciao.